All right, Southern Swing continuing. We are heading back to Ohio. We are slowly making our way north. We're south of Atlanta right now, here at Whitewater High School. Popo Aguirre,
Yes, sir.
right here. Raul, but no one calls you Raul. It's
Nah, man,
Popo.
my football name in the football world, I'm known as Popo. You know, that's just what it is, man.
So tell us the story, though. There's a very interesting story here. You got that nickname when you were very young, and
Yes, sir.
you said your mom. You said you didn't even know if you ever
Okay.
heard your mom call you Raul
Nah,
before.
she don't, of course, when people ask her what's my real name and this and that, she tell them. But originally, I'm originally from Miami, and here's when I start my story. I went. My dad is Cuban, and I went to a daycare down in Miami in Hialeah. That's more so where most of the Cubans are at. So there was definitely Hispanic up there, and I guess I was a little trouble back, my little 5'4", 6", I was young. I was at a young age, so it used to be a little trouble. And the people there, they used to joke around and say they gonna call or they gonna play around with the police and this and that. And I guess I used to get scared, man. I guess they used to joke around saying it. So it's more to that, man. Y'all personally, I'm gonna make it this interesting. Y'all personally got to come ask me y'all that question. I'll maybe answer that, but I ain't gonna give too much on the mic. But
So, 3 officials, I think, set right now for June.
yeah, I have Alabama on the 10th, Ohio State on the 24th, and I'm not sure if my dad already set up Florida for the 3rd, but I think I'm going to Florida on the 3rd too.
Ohio State, obviously, they're recruiting you very hard. They're recruiting a lot of you guys very hard. We'll get to that in 1 second. But what do you like about Ohio State? What has you curious, going up there? How have you been connecting with them?
So I went up there about a minute ago, not too long ago, but Coach Miguel Patrick,
Yep.
he came from Cedar Grove. He coached me down his last year, sophomore year. So that's that coach, he coached me. He put me at Mike Backer, and he told me before he went up to Ohio State, he told me that he felt like I'm be a good fit for that spot. So yeah, it's but nah, that Coach Free right there, my dog.
Soft. They just called you soft.
Nah, he said,
I saw.
give me a shout out.
I saw what. I saw what Coach Chad mouthed to me. He said
Fraser,
soft.
we
He
ain't
said
standing
he said
We ain't
soft.
standing them little ankles.
He said soft.
But nah, they some good coaches, man. And Coach Pat, a real good coach. He coached me up at City Grove. You see, that's where Kane Lee, Christian Miller, C.J. Madden, all them boys came from up there. We real close. So he a real good coach, and he up there at Ohio State now. And I got a good relationship with C.J. Hicks. So definitely
That's our guy.
Oh yeah,
Captain Buckeye.
That's definitely the man. And I was up there with him at the 5-Star Challenge this past summer. So he the guy, and just knowing he just came from where I was, and now he up there, playing, and Coach knows, man. I don't even want to talk about Coach. No, he crazy. He called me, he screamed. You heard Coach knows scream, but that's crazy. Like, he came up to the school not yesterday, the day before.
Okay. Yeah,
So
he's down here recently.
great man, he great coach, and just what he asked for his players and I see how he called me one day. What stood out to me, called me one day, and he went through a Zoom meeting. Man, we was on the phone for like 2 hours. It was like 2 hours, so that's definitely big time for me. It's like, man, and him showing me before I even got up there, because that my parents are 7 kids. It's hard for me to get up there. Before I even got up there, him showing me that, dang, this is how I'm gonna use you. This is how I use Rodriguez over there at Oklahoma State, and you bigger than him, So just small hints like that. Seeing that, man, that's a dog coach. And when he asks you, he gonna develop you. Just a goon. So that's what I want to be around, and definitely. Ohio State just have a great coaching style, all that. Coach Day came up a while back and offered me, and that was big. The whole school kind of, the administrators and all them were kind of rushing him, but it was nice having that, and having him just come down. And my dad is a big Ohio State fan. He like Ohio State. He like multiple schools. He kind of bandwagon.
Oh, okay.
He kind of bandwagon, but
he's
he like down with Miami. He from Miami, so down with Miami played them Ohio State in a bowl back then when they had Maurice Clarett.
Yep.
And they pat the ball down and win the game or something. He was going for Ohio State, so they almost kicked him out the house, So it's funny, man. But he like Ohio State, and that's a good school. He feel like man. It's another word. That's Ohio State. You can't go wrong. It's one of them schools. You know, it's a good number of schools just competing for that national championship every year, and it's a lot. Most of them are, but you know, it's a good number. Ohio State, Bama. You know, everybody else know the other one. So it's they definitely high on my list.
There are going to be a lot of Georgia guys at Ohio State that weekend for their official visit. Like, I don't even, like, off the top of my head, it's like 7 or 8 guys, I think, from Georgia are going to be up there that weekend. You guys are obviously going to make your own decisions.
Yes, sir.
But do you talk about this type of thing? Because I know Kayan was like, well, I wanted to go up there with Popo and Caleb Downs and those guys. I mean, like, how much talk is there?
So what
right
it is, we speak. You know, we do our thing, man. We you know, we got a team we got to deal with. Spring, and then actually I'm finna head to the gym in a little bit, so we be busy, but man, we nothing but a text away. Whenever Ken text me, I text him back, and you know, man, it's young, man, so it's not but picking up the phone and not that. When I went to Ohio State, I was at a hotel with him, so we talked about it and this and that, and I knew before he decommitted from Georgia, I knew he was, you know, this and that. We talked about that, and so we definitely got to understand it. Yeah, we talk about it. Caleb Downs, we talk about it. Just, you know, same thing. So it's definitely that connection, that bond. It's always done, man. And just knowing, you know, we just get to know, you know, we know each other and seeing, okay, this school, you know, they really good at DBs and you know that my position, they really good at linebackers. What you think? And this and that, and we can hurt each other feelings. It's no hurting feelings. We can tell each other now this ain't, and we'll be like, okay, cool. You know, we know what's best for each other. You know, so it ain't not. But yeah, we that's all that's
part of it.
It's all it is, man.
Last thing for you, you're taking these visits in June. Are you know, a lot of these guys are doing the June visits so they can decide in July or August, get it out of the way for their senior season, kind of focus on their senior season. Is that your plan at this point, or kind of how do you see this playing out?
So mainly just, you know, getting through spring with my guys, you know, and most of this whole spring and actually last month too, I was mainly focused on my team and getting myself right. You know, we had tests and everything, and just working out and haven't really been out to visit too many places. I started that recently, but yeah, you know, I got 7 brothers and sisters, so it's not always the easiest to pick up the car and go. So whenever we could, we you know, we get on the road, but haven't really been able to visit that many places. But I'm not sure when I'm going. You know, I'm honestly, I think I was gonna drop, narrow it down to like maybe 10 or 8. This upcoming Monday. So would that be the 20th? Because the 7th. No, the 17th.
I haven't been home in 2 weeks, so you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
What day? I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah. So 16, 17 might take that day after Monday and go ahead and drop that top 10 after I come back from Clemson. So that's definitely gonna narrow it down a little bit and kind of give an idea. And just the school, just because I'm not going to the school and the visits, official visits, don't mean they're not, you know, they're not schools I'm not looking at. They're just schools I can, you know, I'm going out and schools I want to see, you know. But because there's some schools I took unofficial visits to, and I'm gonna be honest, it felt like official visits because it felt like love, felt like this and that. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to really take official visit out, but the love ain't going nowhere really. So.
All right. Well, Popo, good luck here as you take your officials and try and navigate the process.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you doing this.
Yes,
loved watching you practice. A lot of energy.
Let me say this again. I'm the best Madden player in the world.
Oh, you see, we got more questions. We got the 5 questions coming. So
I'm just saying. I'm the best Madden player in the world. Like
best Okay, one of the top linebackers in the country. One of the top, but the best Madden player in the world. Popo, thank you for doing this. We will talk to you again soon.
Appreciate
Good luck
you.
on your visits. Good luck your rest of spring.
Appreciate you. Thanks a lot.